Oh, forgot. So I am a data scientist. That is my title. My role basically is as part of the data team to help get its data. So pull it in from all different systems, clean it up, get it into a format that we need to use it for, and then send it to other systems. In simple terms, that's what I do. ETL is the sort of standard industry term. There's also ELT now, but ETL is the more standard one, which is extract, transform, load. So extract means going to get the data, transform means to change its form, put it into a new shape, and then load basically means to send it to somewhere else. So to take an example, we might get product data from data sheets, PDFs, transform that into another form, and then use that to generate part numbers. I am from Sydney, Australia. Ooh, midnight oil. Coding. I like writing code. I enjoy the puzzle aspect of it. You can solve one problem so many different ways, and so finding the ways to figure out how to get out of the hole you put yourself in sometimes, it's fun. I like it. Yes, I mean, when I was at university, I was managing pubs in Sydney, which was fun. I enjoyed that, but after a while, it can get it's the same thing, I sort of got a bit tired of that eventually. But then I was a journalist. So I was a sports journalist in the UK, writing about football mostly. So I traveled around a bit. I went to Israel, for example, for a football tournament. That was quite fun. Then I moved to the US, still as a sports journalist, but then transitioned into doing data. Because data is more and more important in sport now, and obviously for journalism, for content production, that kind of stuff, you need to know how the content's performing. So there's a data analysis part of that, and that's kind of what brought me in the direction of data and to what I do now. Well, I got 2 small kids, so that's a lot of my sort of free time is playing with them, looking after them, doing that kind of stuff. But I like to run, I play football, I like to watch football as well. In general, it's how we keep track of things. It's how we know what's happening in the business. I mean, in the simplest terms, when you sell something, if you don't write it down, you don't know that you've sold it. You don't know how much money has come in and how much product has gone out. But obviously that's the sort of foundations, and it only gets bigger as we come to, today with the internet, trying to track what people are doing on the website and what products are interesting to people and which ones aren't, and what attributes sell better than others or don't, and how those things wax and wane, and data is the only way of keeping track of all of that. I mean, it's all about structure and logic. You have to think before you construct. That's the most important thing. You really can't think about it after you started putting it together, because some of the decisions you've made at the foundation, it's a construction from the base. If you don't build the base properly, whatever you build on top will just fall down. So really the most important part is the thinking before you write a line of code or open a file or anything like that. Is really thinking clearly and making sure you know what you're trying to do, what you're trying to collect, and what you will do with that at the end. I like both. Yeah, I mean, the ideal would be, like in Los Angeles, you can go to the beach and go to the mountains in the same day. I think that'd be the ideal. It brings opportunity because it can do a lot very quickly. It can produce a lot of work, but at the same time it brings risk because it's limited by the quality of the data that was used to train it, and that means it can be confidently wrong. So without subject matter expertise, it is risky to industrialize AI.